Yo, So Sick Nash fan back, and you already know what time it is, man. We got some Rick gameplay this morning. I woke up and I got hyped because this character looks amazing. I was like, dang, I was not familiar with his gameplay, but with all of these VODs that have came out today, I am very familiar with him right now, and he looks really scary. So let's just play the trailer back again, because man, he is a boxer, and I wasn't ready. But he looks a lot of fun, and he looks like a character I would definitely love to try out and, see how much I like him. So from what I see, he's super rushed down, and he has a lot of juggle potential. As you see, his juggle routes are very crazy. And just as any boxer, he can keep up that pressure with high-low game and crazy juggles. So I know a lot of people talk about Vanessa, because Vanessa is a really great comparison, like a Dudley or something like that, where he has a lot of juggle potential, and he's just a crazy character. And then his hitting gear, can we talk about that? What is that? That is dope. That man is beating you up from 3 angles. Yeah, Rick, bro. He's about to be crazy. That's all I can say. 1020%. But let's get into some of the actual gameplay of Rick that has dropped this morning, because a lot of gameplay dropped, and I want to kind of break that down. All right, so with the first match, we got Rick versus Rock. And as you see already, that move right there is plus. He can go high-low immediately, and stuff like that is just crazy. Let's take that back a little bit, because I gotta... Right here, this move right here is looking like it's a plus EX attack, right? So he's going to take his turn back against Rock. And Rock did not press, so I'm guessing that's probably a close standing C. And then he goes right into stance, and that stance is a hit into a low. But I've also seen him do a hit into an overhead, so I'm kind of unsure whether it's a true 50-50 right there or not. And just like that, he gets the knockdown. And then he does counter hit Rock on wake up and dishes out a lot of damage and a crazy juggle ender. So he does a lot of damage. That's good. That's always a good sign of your character. Does your character hurt? Does your character do a lot of damage? And how many resources are you actually using? And it doesn't seem to me that he's using too much resources, honestly. All right, frame traps, but he does get interrupted by Rock. Okay, dunk him to the floor. Command grab, boys. Oh, with an anti-air, that's his high dodge attack, so that was good. He high dodged into a forward dash. So he is a dash character, which I thought he was gonna be a dash character, because making another run character, you already know they weren't about to do that. But it makes more sense for a boxer to be a dash character. And so, right there, he does that stance again, or that string. I don't know what it is quite yet, but he goes into a low kick. And then he has the ability to counter attack you. So maybe he has a counter in stance or some type of parry, where he was able to parry that move from Rock. Juicy juggle, and he's dead. Yeah, big dead. So you can't just red blow against him. That's another thing. And trying to guard cancel him might be a little tricky, because he has that option. So he can definitely fight off offense. He has options against offense. So right there, he does an overhead. So I'm guessing that's a complete 50-50 if he's going high or low right there, which is very powerful for a character to have. Oh, catches the counter hit. Solid damage. He blocks the overhead, but then he tries to go for maybe a counter or something after the overhead, and Rock just threw him. So I'm gonna show that again. So right there, he tried to counter attack, and Rock was just nah, bro, I'm gonna throw you. So interesting. Oh, big counter hit by Rock. Boom. Got to super that. He was high on the rev. Good JDs. These developers are so good. Big juggle. And then the side swap. That is so ridiculously good. Especially in a fighting game. Anytime you have a side swap, that is very, very powerful. And that's crazy that he has that. So, like, let's run that back. He just side swapped this man back into the corner. Boom. Yeah, that's really good. Really, really good. Oh, caught the... Bro, he traded that. He actually trade comboed that. Like, look at this. Look, that was a trade. 2 hits. Yep, that's a trade. He did a trade combo. And he probably did it on purpose. So that's good. Like, when we actually get our hands on this character, yeah, to note that probably trades with 5 frames. That was so good. And, bro, he lost off of that, too. My goodness. Bro, the damage. And his supers are so lit, brother. Yeah, he just smoked Rock. All right, let's get to the next dev match. All right, so this time we got Mai. Let's get it. Oh, my God. The shimmy off jump was crazy. Ooh, the feints. But Mai just challenged. So some of that might have been fake. He would have to actually take that advantage. But the guard cancel into the overhead. So I'm not sure if he can get a combo off the overhead. He's hitting the overhead, and then he went for a reset. So maybe you can't get a combo. He did go for a shimmy, so let's see how much damage he does like shimmy. And she's an SPG. Oh my goodness. For the reset, and you actually can combo off the overhead. Just right there, the combo off the overhead. Let's run it back. Boom. Overhead. Boom, boom, boom. So you can combo off of that overhead. Yeah, that's going to be very dangerous. This character looks like when somebody is really good and they have mastered him, it's going to be a problem. Oh, what a frame trap by Mai. Okay. What do you do right here? He just blocks it out. Oh my, another shimmy. Yo, tech and throw against this character is like automatic death. You cannot tech throw against Rick at all. His shimmy game is very powerful. So that's going to be one of his strengths, is how aggressive he is. The strike throw game is going to be very, very devastating because, as you see, he can just instantly shimmy you. So you're going to have to be very, very careful about that. Oh, slide around start. We just doing it? Okay, good blocks. Good JDs. Like I said, these devs are just so good with the JDs. Okay, so yep, if you try to take your turn back, he has a counter attack, and it launched Mai. He gets a full juggle. That was good. Oh, the stone, and he can combo off of the overhead and the low. So knowing this, that is a that's a 50-50 situation that you're gonna have to deal with, man. That's actually scary. Good DPs. Sometimes you have to, right? Because at this point, this character is going crazy. That's a big confirm, though. Into the super. Oh, we're doing the 2-bar super. Okay. Oh, high dodge into that dash again. Staggers. So his stagger game is looking amazing, too. Oh, plus frames. My goodness, bro. This pressure is actually crazy. Plus frames again. Are you going to guard break her? Bro, ain't no way. Oh, my goodness. You're dead. Brother, she got smoked. Wow. All right, on to the next one. All right, to the final match we go against Terry, and the sway through the projectile already. So we haven't really saw the sway yet, but this man doesn't even deal with projectiles. Like, let's take it back. Like, look at the start of the match. So, of course, this is a very common start for Terry. And guess what? Swayed right through it, and then dashed out of that sway and was able to hit Terry. That's big. Into a 50-50. Oh my God. The counter hit setups. I love his counter hit setups alone. Big juggle. Uh-oh, yeah. You have to challenge, but you have to pick your spot. So that was a good spot. And that was a big shimmy. Okay, good throw. Oh, and then, bro, the cross-up. He has a cross-up. Okay, so he has a cross-up, and that cross-up looked crazy. Like, look at this cross-up. Bruh, yeah. This character is looking good. That's all I would say. All right, and then goes into the counter hit setup. plus frames. You cannot press right there. You just died. I actually like the way his block strings are structured. You got to be paying close attention to his block strings so you don't get frame trapped. Because it's easy to get frame trapped by this character as it sees. Like, it's super easy to get frame trapped. You got to be very careful. So you're going to have to probably JD a lot of his those slower attacks to try to get through. Wow. What in the world did he just anti-air with? What the? Is that his uppercut? That might be his, like, air invul uppercut. Wow. Okay, so he has one of those, too. So probably not invul on wake up, but he can do it as an anti-air. Oh, okay. All these JDs, bro. Okay, forward throw. What's the Oki? Uh-oh, gotta hold the offense. And he went directly into a low, so he did dash low immediately. And Terry was stand blocking, so he caught him. I'm gonna show that again. He dashed right into a... Right there, yep. That, I'm assuming that is a low, and he hit Terry immediately into a whole confirmation, into a 50-50, bro. Into another 50-50, into stop taking your turn. Brother, what is this character? Goodness. Okay, frame trap boys. Bruh. The Terry, he thought he had that. Bro, he just shook through all of that super and dashed up and potentially deleted this man's life bar. Not potentially, he did delete this man's life bar. He's about to super that. Brother. Nah, this character, they cooked with him, bro. Absolutely cooked with him. Wow. Big KO. Bro, I ain't got nothing else to say about this character. I ain't gonna hold y'all, chat. Like, this was actually insane. Rick is hype. Like I said, I had no knowledge of how he played before today. And this character is actually hype. I cannot wait to take this character to Legendary Wolf and kind of get cheap with him. Thank y'all for watching this breakdown on Rick Stroud. Until next time, peeps. Peace.